like a brewery. It was so...
Oh my god! Hello everybody, and welcome back to the Two Recliners Pod.
Two Recliners Pod.
My name is Drake.
I'm Justice.
And we are here today to talk about...
Hamilton.
Alexander Hamilton.
I knew nothing about Hamilton.
My name is Alexander Hamilton. Wait, I should sing this song.
Alexander. Well, before we start, we do have a little musical number planned
Hamilton song.
We practiced it. We don't know the lyric. We do know the lyrics. We practiced. We've been preparing for this moment. This isn't just out of the blue. We are not just singing a musical out of the blue. So,
Wait.
I don't know what that sound was. Kind of in a good mood because I've been really worried about my cat. This is going to sound kind of hilarious. He's over here. Come here, puppy. Let me just roll you over.
Tell your story.
There we go. He's fine.
Tell your story about Chewy.
Yeah, Chewy. I've been worried about him because he's kind of got a really weird shaped body. I thought he might have eaten something. He was bloated because he's kind of got a round belly. He's fine, by the way. He likes to talk. And I thought because he loves to eat string because he just wants to kill himself or something. I don't know. Go on. Don't get up, go on.
Chewy actually has some hot takes on movies and TV, so if you ever want to hear his hot takes, we can let you know his hot takes.
Oh yeah, he loves Joker 2. It's his favorite movie.
He loves Joker 2.
Yep.
He thinks The Hangover 2 is amazing.
He thinks it's way better than the first one.
Or Hangover 1, I mean.
No,
he thinks it's amazing too.
Yeah, and he loves the 2 and 3 more than the first one.
There is no 3.
There's a 3. Are you sure? I saw something that said
there's no 3.
Oh.
Okay, but I don't think so.
As I was saying though, that I've been worried about him because he's got a big fat round belly and it felt a little bloated. So I took him to the vet and I spent $200 to get him an x-ray, and turns out when they brought him back in, they're like, well, see, your cat's body is shaped so strangely. He's so skinny of us, except just around the back. It's not his stomach, it's like his large intestines. So we brought him back in there, and it turns out his... Oh, God. You could have been so much more if you only had time.
Alexander Hamilton.
That's not what I was singing.
My name is Alexander Hamilton.
I wasn't singing that.
And there's a million things I haven't done. But just you wait. Just you wait.
I guess I won't finish my story.
My name is Alexander.
Okay, anyways. So they brought him back, and the big finale is that they said, well, your cat's body is so weird that he's basically absorbed the fat into his large intestine. Not inside, but the fat, instead of hanging loose like a normal stomach, it's gone inward. So that's why his belly is so thick feeling. I don't know. He's just that concerned about his self-image, or he's sucked in his stomach every day.
Alexander Hamilton. We're singing Alexander Hamilton. Just you wait. Just you wait. I'm not gonna throw away my shot. I'm not gonna throw away my shot. I'm young, scrapping, hungry, and just like my country, and I'm not gonna throw away my shot. My shot. Oh wait, let's look up the lyrics for that. I'm not gonna throw. You keep talking about your stories while I do this.
That was it.
Don't leave any empty space. You talk.
Okay. What's the story? I hit myself on the windowsill, my head again, and I do it a lot, and I'm pretty sure I have brain damage at this point. So.
Keep talking.
One time I caught Drake scratching his balls and farting at the same time. In his sleep.
I'm not gonna throw away my shot. I'm not gonna throw away my...
So yeah, I knew nothing about Hamilton at all. Or any of this. I just saw the TikTok memes, and I heard... There's so many times... I'm so obnoxious. I'm watching the stuff, and I'm like, the TikTok sound!
I need 2 separate headphones. I need headphones for this, and I need headphones for my computer.
What are you doing?
I'm singing.
Play it on the TV.
My shot. I am not throwing away my
play the TV.
shot. I am just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. With scholarship to King's College. I probably shouldn't brag, but I managed to start-ish. I got a lot of brains and no polish. I gotta holler just to be heard. With every word I drop knowledge. I'm diamond in the rough, a shiny piece of coal, trying to reach my goal. My power speech unimpeachable. This is a shitty lyric video. Okay, one of my biggest issues with lyric videos.
Drake's tangents of the week.
Okay.
Drake's tangents.
This is my tangent.
I know. Your fancy little.
My fucking bullshit. I'm sorry. Lyric videos.
How dare you curse it?
I hate when lyric videos don't switch on time to give you the lyrics. Or when they make those really fancy lyric videos that literally
the videos have a lot of work put
you
into
can't
them.
even read them. Like, what is the point of me even having the lyrics there? I can't read them, or they don't put them up in time. Like, I can't stand that. I can't stand it.
You should tell them about it too.
Who?
Right
I just did tell them.
You're looking at me the whole time.
Is everything recording?
Yes.
See, then I told them all. I told them everything. Okay. So anyway.
Anyways,
this is Two Recliners Pod. Make sure to follow us on all our socials, and make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell.
Yeah.
We're
not amateurs.
What we're doing here on this podcast is we talk about what we watched this week and entertainment news.
I just wonder how many checks we're checking off on checklist of amateur beginner podcast people.
A lot of times we talk a lot about. A lot of times we cover multiple things on the podcast, but today really we're only covering Hamilton. That's all we watched this week. So it just really all depends on what we watched that week, on how much we're gonna.
I know you guys would love it if we talked about the newest Barney episode, and then went over to the Cracker Barrel redesign, and then we start talking about. Maybe
we should do a tangent on the Cracker Barrel.
We start talking about politics, and I know you want us to go to all these different topics, but we've decided that we're going to stick to one topic for a video.
No, we're not. We just decided not to.
For this video.
Oh, for this video, yeah. Anyway, at the end of the video, we do our big fucking board segment and our lazy masterpiece segment.
Yeah.
And on videos that have multiple different things happening in them, most of the videos will, we're gonna have time codes in the description so you can skip to different parts just to avoid spoilers for certain things. This episode we're pretty much just doing Hamilton and games centered around that, and little discussions and other things. So for this episode there probably won't be any time codes in the description. But yeah, we're just gonna talk about Hamilton, and I'm sure there's a lot to talk about. We're
gonna also react to some TikToks later. I know some people watching people watch TikToks, so if you guys want to stick around for that, it's going to be near the end of the video, so if you just want to skip on right past, or you could just go on your phone and look up Hamilton TikToks. I don't really know. You can do whatever you want. I don't care.
Last week we covered a lot of stuff. Last week we did a bunch of DC stuff. We did Peacemaker, Creature Commandos, we did Weapons, we did Lego Batman, we did Fallout Season 2.
Talked about Thunderbolts a little
we had
bit.
Thunderbolts stuff. We had a ton of stuff last week.
We did so much then. Now we just have one thing today.
Right, we didn't watch anything else. There's no other news. This week was so dry on entertainment news. I mean, I literally last week what I did is throughout the week I just found certain things on Facebook and stuff, just random stuff I see people get mad about with superhero stuff, just like the Thunderbolts poster. I just saw that come up on my timeline, and I just copy and pasted it into the thing. So, but I didn't see any entertainment news this week. There was really nothing. I even try and think back to it. I haven't heard anything new about DC, the DCU. It's kind of the Peacemaker 2's been coming out, Peacemaker Season 2, but that's not really what we're talking about on this podcast yet, because that's not over yet. We have reaction videos if you'd like to go watch that, but other than that, there really hasn't been anything going in terms of news.
Yeah.
So what did we watch this week?
We watched Hamilton.
That's it.
Yeah.
We just started school. So.
Oh, we watched Peacemaker episode 2.
Right.
Which we had a reaction to that.
Right.
I have a feeling that when people watch that reaction, they're gonna like hate us. So.
Yeah, we didn't enjoy the episode that much.
Shh. That's all we're saying.
The video came out way before this. This podcast came out way after that video.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying that's why don't.
Oh.
Because people will be like, what the fuck did they say?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Go watch the Peacemaker reaction.
You want to see? We're not. You need to work for us, okay? We're not just going to give out everything for free.
Right. So this episode, we're going to talk about Hamilton and do some little things that Justice has planned and look at some TikToks of Hamilton, just see what kind of trends went around.
There's one that was going around a lot. It was
I can't remember. Like Hamilton was so big back when I was in high school.
I was locked away from the world and shut out from everything. So I only saw online, and I used to be obsessed with fan fiction, and I saw how much fan fiction about Hamilton went around. So yeah, I was one of those people.
So Hamilton is going back into theaters next week.
Oh, really?
That's why it was kind of trending again. So
that's cool.
I know. So
I wish we did that.
I know. Now I'm kind of wishing that
maybe
we
could take Juliana. Honestly, I don't know if Juliana's gonna be able to follow along with it.
You think you're tell her right there? Tell her into the camera. She's not gonna be able to follow along with it.
Juliana, it's about politics and like in like American history.
You can like it. And
no, she can like it. I'm not saying she wouldn't like it, but I'm saying I feel like she'll be a little confused with stuff.
Yeah, so it's coming back into theaters on September 4th. I didn't know that. I guess that's why it was trending again. So, but we just kind of wanted to watch it. I've never seen it. I'm yawning so much.
I'm so sorry.
I knew it was really big back when I was in middle school and high school, but so let's look at this thing real quick. Hamilton. Right here.
Oh God, Chewy's laying a fat dump right before we start our podcast. Okay.
We fought with him. I died for him. I trusted him.
Isn't it crazy to think that people from the past have no idea a play was going to be made with this?
What's your name, man?
Alexander Hamilton. My name is Alexander Hamilton. There's a million things I haven't done. But just you wait. Just you wait.
Alexander Hamilton.
I'm so grateful you're here. Welcome to the show.
It's pretty cool.
I'm actually surprised.
I want to go see it in theaters.
I'm actually surprised. I thought it was going to be like a way bigger set, like with a lot more like moving around, like to like I don't really watch a lot of musical plays, but I heard so much about this. I thought it was going to be like way more people, really big, like a bunch of different effects. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying this in a way where I'm like disappointed. I was just surprised. I was like, oh, this seems kind of like.
I feel like it was a lot.
It's a lot, but I'm saying like think about the set and like how a lot of other musicals. Like I'm remembering like Phantom of the Opera. Like that's a huge musical.
I've never seen it.
In Phantom of the Opera, they literally have a giant chandelier that hangs over the audience and it drops, like to make it look like it's falling on top of the audience. And they
but like
it goes.
That compared to like the entire set pieces that they had throughout this entire thing and the spinning floor and all that stuff.
I'm not saying it was low budget. It's just I thought it was only because how much people talked about it. I thought it was going to be like.
Yeah.
I know it's probably really dumb. I have a lot of dumb things to say. I'm so sorry.
No, that's your opinion.
No, it's not opinion. It's
so hot take. You think Hamilton is low budget and crappy?
Yeah. I would compare it. Definitely, I would definitely compare it to like my littlest pet shop videos.
So like, Hamilton is the worst musical you've ever seen.
You trying to get this clip for TikTok? I don't believe that. I don't. Stop trying to frame me. Camera, that's right. It's gonna cut over. You're gonna edit it, and you're gonna cut over here, and you're gonna try and make it look like I said that Hamilton's the worst musical ever.
Yes, I
loved
am.
Hamilton. I cried 6 times. We did a whole reaction video, and I was like, "Oh my god, I'm crying over and over again."
Yeah, check out our podcast on YouTube since we got you hooked on that little beginning part.
And this is where the cut happens, and then it's gonna reverse, and it's gonna go right back to you being a shithead. It's gonna go, yeah. Okay.
Oh, you're so living in the future.
Yeah.
Like you just know
I
how
look
this
ahead.
is all
I
gonna
look
go
ahead.
down.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, okay, so let's go into Hamilton. So, what did you think?
I think it was my favorite musical I've ever seen. Not animated.
Yeah, I think it was my favorite musical too. Wait, what's your favorite musical ever then?
If we're counting animated stuff, I don't know. I have to think about it a little. But I love so many like animated musicals. Like I love Coco. I really like Coco. I love that movie. I'd have to think about it. I can't say right now.
It's better than Coco?
No, Hamilton's better than Coco. I don't know.
Like I can't remember.
I haven't thought about my
I can't really remember too many songs from Coco. Like I remember like maybe like 2, but like there's so many songs in this that are so catchy.
Yeah, this is different because it's like, I mean, I guess would you call then? If we're gonna I
wouldn't call. See, it's so hard because like Frozen is one of those like Disney musical movies, but it's not like a musical. Like a true musical is like a musical show. Like Hamilton
This
is
is theater.
right.
They're both musicals.
But
This is
Hamilton
theater.
is literally 2 hours and 40 minutes of all songs.
Well, this isn't a movie. It
doesn't stop and
But
have
it's not.
scenes.
It's not a movie. It's a play.
I know.
It's like if you make for most movies, you can't make everything. Like there has to be some dialogue.
I know, but I'm saying it is different than
like Wicked's based off a musical.
Right. But the
Or-
Wicked movie doesn't have those middle scenes.
So I don't know I don't know. Again, I don't really know too much about theater. I don't really know a lot about.
I haven't
theater.
watched a lot of plays.
No, I want to though.
Yeah,
I really like
so
it.
the
It's
only
just expensive.
the only plays I've seen is like my high school plays. Oh, I saw Schoolhouse Rock. That was a good play.
Is that the one with Jack Black?
I think so, but I saw like the Broadway play.
Oh,
That was in
really?
New York City.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I fell in love with the Phantom of the Opera movie because there's a guy with the
I don't know
mask,
who was
so.
playing in that when I watched it, but it was good. I remember liking it.
The opera is there inside my heart.
So
Sorry.
So anyway, let's just go through so what was some of your favorite parts, or what did you like about it?
Oh my god. So much of it. There are some things I'm a little confused on, and I'm gonna sound like a fucking idiot if you go to the reaction video. I was homeschooled in like a super Christian household that kind of like thought history was useless. Christian evangelical household, and they only wanted me to learn about Bible history. So I was never really educated a lot on like American history. So it's just based off stuff I know. The only thing I really knew about Hamilton, I didn't even realize I knew it till the end of the movie. I was like, oh, that's the guy that got shot and held up his gun in the air before. That's the only thing I knew about Hamilton. Spoiler alert.
It's so interesting that you knew that because like I never knew that.
I think maybe I knew that because I saw someone talking about Hamilton. Maybe I saw that, but that was the only thing I ever knew. And I didn't remember that until I actually even saw him doing the thing with the gun. So, yeah, probably my favorite part was just... Probably not my favorite song, but my favorite part is when the bullet's coming towards him.
That was really cool.
And just him like running through it, like in his last, because just like looking back at the historical record and him putting his gun up, which by the way, looking it up, I was acting like this was like a documentary when I was watching the original Hamilton, which made it more fun. I mean, then you research it after and you're like, oh, Hamilton was like alive after he got shot. He just died later. And just a lot here and there. I was like, I can't believe she had to do that. She had to live through that. Some of the stuff that was never a thing. But just knowing what he did do in real history of like holding his pistol up in the air and wondering why he did that. What was his last thoughts. And then hearing Burr, like if you look back in the research and see what he actually had to say about it, he was definitely like the aggressor, but the only thing was that later he talked to Hamilton. He talked about Hamilton and he called him like a dear friend. Really funny thing, by the way, I didn't know they did duels back then. So I was like, what the hell? Why do they keep just resolving things with like wanting to shoot each other?
That's how it was back then.
Like, I didn't know that. So like, I was so pissed off at Hamilton because like his son comes up and he's like, I was just challenged by somebody to a duel because I want to defend your honor. And he's like, all right, son, do this. I'm like, you're telling him to go to this stupid duel over a dumb little argument? But no, men just back then were like, I don't like you very much. And he's like, I don't like you very much. Let's go to the field tomorrow morning at dawn. We'll be sure let's have a duel to the death. Sure thing, sir. Yes. And this is done over letters, like that takes like days to write towards each other. It's so interesting that just like that was how some people wanted to resolve things back then. I think actually Hamilton, from what I remember, was about to do another duel with somebody, but the duel with Burr interrupted in the most interruptible way. Death. So he had another duel plan, I think.
That's crazy. Like, so Hamilton was authored by Lin-Manuel Miranda, composed. He wrote, he was the main character, and I wonder if there's like a director. Alex Lacamoire serves as the show's orchestrator, arranger, conductor, and
that was the guy
producer.
at the end, I think, where he was. I call him a composer. I don't know if that's the right word. Again, I don't know musicals very well, but. Alexander
Interesting.
Hamilton.
He might. I mean, it's so good. Like he just knows how to write music so well.
Oh my god, just the little things. Actually, like
we don't talk about Bruno. No.
Oh yeah.
No.
He makes just
we
like the
don't
most
talk
recognizable,
about
catchy music. It's like some people just are. I don't want to say born with a musical talent, but some people do just have this ear where they just know immediately how to make a catchy, beautiful, and like the lyric work too.
So creative, like on the lyric side, and also just taking something that's just like. You have to think, like, he read a biography is what happened. He read a biography. He loved the story about it. And he just wrote a musical somehow out of it. Like, how do you go from just like that to that? And like, make these amazing songs. And musicals are so cool because they write them in ways that like, all musicals follow kind of a similar art structure. Like, you learn this in school. Where like the first song is called I don't remember.
Introduction.
The
I don't know. Hold on, let me look it up.
The first song in play is always it's usually like
a setup.
It's like a setup, and a lot of the times the
opening number, the overture.
Yeah. The first song always plays musical themes that are throughout the entire play. They also a lot of the times spoil the play. They usually tell you what's going to happen in the play.
That's interesting
because a lot of the
that
time
would never happen in a movie.
Just like in
sometimes though.
Wicked, the first song, no one mourns the wicked. Like, it tells you the Wicked Witch is going to die. This is what's going to happen. This is the future where Glinda's like mourning her, basically.
It makes it feel like grand.
Now there's maybe a twist on that or whatever, but it's showing the end of the story first. And it's like, it's kind of telling you where the story is going to go. And it sets up all those things in the middle. A lot of times plays start like that. So,
I didn't know that.
But it's just so cool. Like the way he sets it all up, he shows you so much stuff. Like I just want to do a rewatch because I honestly don't even feel like we can analyze it very well in this podcast because I feel like a second watch would really enhance this whole understanding of this thing because like I understand what happened.
But if we're gonna watch it in theaters, I don't want to watch it.
Right.
I'm not. I mean, I'm willing to watch it a few times. And I'm not even someone that like.
We'll watch it in theaters.
Okay, because I'm not even someone who likes to do rewatches right after watching it. But I'll do that for Hamilton. I don't know if I can go 3 as much as I love Hamilton.
No, we'll watch it in theaters.
Okay.
But I just feel like I understood what happened. I understand all the beats and everything, but I can't be invested unless I like really know it, and I don't really know it. Like I couldn't tell you everything that happens in it like quickly and real in depth. So like I feel like I need a second rewatch. But
there's a lot that happens.
Yeah, in terms of the directing, writing, plot, pacing, I mean, everything flies right through. Performances, obviously. Everything is so cool.
The more musicals I watch, the more I get annoyed with people that are just like, I can't handle musicals. I said that when I was like 14.
But a lot of times when people say they can't handle musicals, they mean like movie musicals. Like, and most times they're bad ones.
No, but there are a lot of people though that are just like, I can't watch musical theater.
Yeah.
There are people like that. And people I've talked to about that, they're just saying that, like, they just want to get onto the plot. They're just tired of all this singing. And I'm like, the singing is the plot. Like, that is the dialogue, except it's done in a much more emotional,
I love musical
beautiful
theater.
way.
I think, like, I don't actually get into it that much. I don't go and watch a lot of plays. I don't go and
I just love people
see them and go on my way to see them. But when I see them and I see a good one, like, I just love it. Like, I think it just tells a story so
and it just looks so fun
creatively.
Too. It
like,
looks so fun.
You
And the emotions
you
are
have to be
stronger.
so creative to tell a story in the way plays tell stories. Like when my high school did the what's the play? I'm gonna have to look it up.
Anne? Didn't you say they did Anne? Or something like that?
Be More Chill.
Oh.
Yeah.
Be more chill.
Yeah. Michael in the bathroom, you know. Yeah, Be More Chill. My high school did that.
You love Be More Chill.
That was so good. And that was performed by high school students. And I remember that, like, to this day, how good that was. That soundtrack I sang all the time. Like, I just loved it. And I've never even seen the actual play. I've only seen my high school play. Like,
you afraid that if you watch the actual play,
it was so good. Like, I love plays like that. They're so creative. There's so much work that goes into them.
Oh yeah, and the emotions.
Imagine.
I feel like the emotions are much more intense in a musical too.
Oh yeah, and you can't like imagine all the coordination that goes into like the set pieces and moving everything in and out and changing the costumes consistently and
the
like,
actors. Oh my god! Imagine the effort for the actors.
Do all those scenes right after another. There's no breaks like other than
they get their 60-second intermission.
I don't know if it was actually 60 seconds at the actual show though. That might have just been for Disney Plus because why would they make us sit there and wait for 30 minutes?
I don't know. That's what I wonder.
Intermissions are like enough time for everybody to get up and go to the bathroom and come back. It's usually about 15 minutes at least.
Why would they do it there and here then?
They were just showing you when the intermission was. But
then why'd they have a clock up and everything? Why'd they just say intermission and then move on? Or just put a pause there and just continue the play? Like play to black or something?
I don't know, but intermissions are definitely not 60 seconds. Could you imagine everybody in a theater getting up and go to the bathroom for 60 seconds?
I would love everyone's just running. That's so funny. I thought the intermission was just like, I was thinking for the actors. Because like there's no intermission for regular movies. The play is 2.5 hours long. So I figured it was just intermission.
I mean,
is just
maybe
like, not a break for the actors, but they're just like I imagine it's because the next scene they just needed like more time to set up the scene.
Is the intermission?
One of my favorite movies growing up was Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, and they had a
15 minutes long. How did I know? 15 minutes just sounds right. Like that's enough time to go to the bathroom, come back, get a drink or whatever, get a refill, and be back in your seat and ready. The whole theater to be able to do all that. And be back in your seat and then start. That makes sense.
Well, I was thinking though that like one of my favorite movies growing up was Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. You ever watched that? You've heard of it though, right?
Heard the name. Yeah,
but in that movie there's like a really long, it's not, maybe it is 60 seconds. It's a really long just intermission just there. And it's not a play. It's an actual like filmed movie. Don't know why I don't know why it's there.
Oh, I just want to point out my new notebook, by the way. I got this today. This is going to be my Two Recliners notebook. So I found it in 5 and Below. It's got roses on it.
I love him so much. He's so cute.
So I love this.
His last name is Rose.
Oh, yeah. I got notes here about Hamilton. We finally took notes.
You just are like, I got a book. It has sunflowers on it.
Okay.
Neil, you can be excited. Even if it's not your last name, you should be allowed to be excited about flowers.
All right. So we're starting. I'm putting that in my gender, sexuality, and sex course, gender expectations that you just said that it was weird for me liking flowers because I'm a man.
I just said you should.
I'm putting it in my gender, sexuality, and examination course.
This is the exact opposite of what you said.
My teacher will get a kick out of this.
He's getting more and more woke as he's going to college.
The woke indoctrination.
Oh my god. He's becoming educated.
I can't really read my handwriting. Okay, so... Okay.
I can't read this.
So I'm reading my notes.
It's okay.
So Hamilton was an immigrant from the Caribbean. He goes and he meets Aaron Burr. So we have the first song. Let's go through kind of like the song. So like Alexander Hamilton, that's when he like gets introduced. That's like the really introducing everything where everybody's like saying like, I'm the one.
I did this. I fell in love. I was his friend. Yeah.
And I'm the one who shot him. And like,
the one who shot him.
That one's.
Which I was like, what?
If you guys haven't watched Hamilton, go watch it.
It's very
good. Before you get into our whole thing. But in the first song, they spoil how he dies, basically.
It blew me away.
Which is cool.
And in the first part of our podcast, we spoiled how he dies. So.
Yeah. So, then he meets Aaron Burr. And that's when Aaron Burr tells him to talk less and smile more, basically telling him to be
Shut your mouth.
Being like a politician.
Yeah,
Burr's trying to tell him to be like a normal politician, to just agree with everybody, not try to tell people what you really think.
Yeah, well, that's how Burr's character is, that he wants to like not be controversial at all. He's kind of too scared.
Right. But Hamilton comes out with these huge and big ideas, and that's what some people say started like this kind of party formation where two big ideas started conflicting with each other instead of just middle ground ideas being thrown around. And there was just this one really loud guy, and he went off and just started talking, and then somebody else had to become loud to compete with him, and then that's how the two-party system got started.
And also, apparently, did you know Burr was the first politician to go around and knock on doors and campaign for himself?
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was, and apparently we see it as very improper and rude, because you're not supposed to talk about how cool you are. You yourself, like you are. Other people can only say how cool and awesome you are.
Right.
Which is so funny, because that's just so normal today. Like people going off and say, like making campaign videos about how they'll be best for the country or whatever.
Yeah. Then he sings My Shot. That's him just, saying he came from nothing. He wants to do everything that he needs to do to become, he wants to become something. He wants to be something, which he does. But in like a kind of weird way, he doesn't, because not many people know the name Alexander Hamilton before this play came out.
No,
so, like,
which I
that's kind of the point of this play.
I did more research on Hamilton. I feel like I was kind of a little bit of a hater with him during the first, only because I didn't know about the historical context. All I saw was, I think he's a terrible husband. I still do think he's a terrible husband.
Right.
But during it, when I looked it up, I saw like he did, like I read some of like the letters and testimonies that people talk about him, and I never thought he was like a bad person compared to all the other people back in the day. But I feel like I don't know, I didn't give him enough credit when you actually did on like more things that he did that showed that he, for the time, he was actually even that woman that tricked him, she was like asking, it was just this woman asking, from what I believe, it was a woman just asking for money, like she needed help, and he was just going to give it to her, I think. And then she let him into her house to go drop off the money, and then she led him to the bedroom, and then he was kind of like, oh, well, I'm not going to say no. And then
so then Alexander goes and finds his friends. Burr is kind of there on the side, but he finds the friend John Lauren, Lafayette, and Mulligan. Hercules Mulligan is his name. So Lafayette's the French guy. John Lauren is like the guy who was standing up for the slaves, and he ends up, dying in the battle. eventually, or he ends up dying in South Carolina, I think, in a battle or something. And then Hercules Mulligan is the guy who ends up becoming the spy in the Battle of Yorktown, and then allows for some kind of victory there. So he gathers this group of friends, tells them to rise up with him. They meet the Schuyler sisters. That's at the point where he falls in love, or Angelica falls in love with him secretly, but he ends up getting introduced to her younger sister, Eliza.
She introduces him
to her friend
she
Eliza.
knows that she says that her father would never allow it.
At that point, this is the point where King George comes in for the first time and does his first song.
I wonder, how do people, if anyone knows, how do people from the UK, like, how do they feel when they watch?
They probably love it.
I'm sure, yeah.
I think the tensions have...
what is this?
I think after 250
what the
years...
hell, mate?
So if you're English, if you're from the UK, let us know. Are you guys still pissed off about the American Revolution?
Do you still want to tax our tea? Like, is anyone
fighting for that? Do you get pissed off at us? Like, not from current political issues. Like, are you specifically angry about us declaring independence back in 1776?
You want our land. I mean, technically, we're the immigrants. Like,
yeah. So tell us, anybody who's from the British.
For the British.
Tell us if you're mad at us.
Do you want to look? What joke am I gonna do? We're talking about British people, and look what I have in my hands.
What a bottle!
Okay.
So King George is like the, would you say, the jealous ex?
Yeah, he's the jealous ex.
He's mad at them leaving him. He says
you'll be back.
I could sing that song. That's a funny one. Also, he's played by Jonathan Groff. So he plays...
I knew about him before.
Yeah, Jonathan Groff is a real big voice actor and actor. So, like...
Yeah,
he plays,
I saw him. I was like, I know his face.
He plays Kristoff in Frozen.
Yeah, I've heard some things about him. People say that he's kind of...
What'd he do?
Not that.
Is he a child predator or something?
No. I mean, I don't know. The only thing I mainly heard about him is that I think someone during Frozen was complaining about how he wanted, like, he's very particular about what songs he's given. Maybe? I don't know if I'm just spreading rumors right now. From what I remember, that
Jonathan Groff is problematic? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm not saying. But I am saying one thing is that I actually knew him more for his spitting. I didn't realize it was that guy.
Really?
I've seen people like bitch and complain because he's like spat on people in the audience. He's just like, I just can't help it. That's just what happens when I sing. I just spit. And everyone's like, oh, really? You can't help it? There's no way that you can't. And people have said that he's just trying to be different or something. Or maybe he has a medical condition. He just doesn't want to talk about it. I don't know. I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying that that's the main thing. I didn't realize it was that guy. I thought it was part of his role as the king that he purposely spit. But turns out, apparently, no, that's just what he does a lot when he's in musicals. He spits. It's his trademark, I guess.
At this point, George Washington enters.
Yeah.
And he's pretty cool.
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
He wants someone to help him, and Alexander's like, I want to help you. But then, he meets Eliza. They kind of go and get married at this point, and then they do this really cool thing in this song, Satisfied. That's where Angelica and they do the rewind.
That's where I first cried.
That was really good.
That's my first cry.
That's where in the musical I actually got like into it. Like I was like, okay, now I like it. Like there's always that point in a movie or TV show you're waiting for like that hook that grabs you.
What was that for you in Wicked?
In Wicked? Honestly, the first song.
What was the first song again?
No one mourns.
Oh, yeah, that kind of drew me in immediately, I think.
That song is so good. It brings you in like right instantly. And you're like, oh, this is good. This is going to be something good. And I hadn't seen Wicked or known about Wicked.
Well, it hits more after then when you realize that like everything that's happened. I think that's what's really cool about musicals is that after when you go back and watch them,
right,
now you know when the characters sing a lot of the songs how they really felt
Right.
through. Yeah.
And there's something so good about musicals that, like, it's not like where a movie, like in a movie you usually can kind of retain the information, but in a song a lot of times you're kind of just enjoying the song, and you kind of, like, for me at least,
maybe someone who knows musical theater a lot more would be able to notice.
Like, I can't understand what they're talking about all the time in a song, in a musical. Like, I can't follow it. Like, I can follow the big points, but like I can't follow like every little thing they're saying, where it like really gets into.
Well, you don't know how many details there are.
Right.
Like, yeah.
And they say so many things that you're like, oh, I don't know. These
a lot of information is happening.
They're all new. But then, like, when you rewatch and then you really like understand what's already going to happen, you're not really paying close attention for everything. You can kind of really pick up on all those little details and have a much better understanding and appreciation for all the work that went into it. So I love this song. That was the point in the play I was like hooked in. Like, when they turn back the time, and her voice is really good.
Oh my god, I cried.
So at one point also, I had mentioned in our reaction video, it was probably cut out of the reaction video because I had probably a more adverse reaction at first. I was kind of upset at first. I wasn't upset, but I didn't understand the idea of why they had different race casting for each of these characters that were all white.
No, that's not the right way to phrase it. It's not the right. It's for a historical, because you can say that you don't want to make it sound like that any white story today recast them. Yeah, what you're talking about is that this is like a historical story. Yeah. And you don't know a lot of these characters, and you know there was a lot of slavery back then. Yeah.
So my whole thing is that
you look at the characters differently if you don't know.
Let me start from where it was at the beginning when I started this play. Aaron Burr walks in. He's black. And I don't know anything about, like, I knew that this place was focused on Alexander Hamilton. I knew it was focused on around 1776, around Declaration of Independence. I know George Washington was in it. I knew, like, it was something about that. But I didn't know anything about anything else. So when Aaron Burr comes in and he's a black guy, right at the beginning, I'm like, okay, I'm kind of confused. Because
I wasn't confused. I immediately saw him as a different person. I'm like, oh, he's a black person who rose above the ranks, and now how does he feel about slavery?
Because there was times in history that black people fought on the sides of war, even if they didn't have rights. They fought. And I love when media
they were treated terribly still,
but I love when media tells those stories of those brave people who did that, even though they had no rights.
Oh, and they were treated terribly too.
Country.
They were still treated horribly.
They literally just did it because they loved their country, and that's it.
They wanted to protect their home.
And they wanted to protect their home. And like that is so crucial in stories.
Or maybe there was money for it.
At first I was like, I really don't like that they changed that. And that's like, and then I go online and everybody on there is like talking about it and explaining the reasons for it. And now after I know that Aaron Burr wasn't black, and that basically everybody in this play was not black, or
shocking, the people in charge back then.
I mean, I know that, but like maybe it was a different story. I didn't know, but once I knew that, the diversity I didn't have a problem with. And actually, after we had watched it,
did you really have a problem with it at all, or was it just?
It was just a confusion. It was just a confusion thing because I didn't know anything about this. And I think a lot of people who go and see this play, or were really excited to go see this play, they didn't know. They weren't people who paid $5,000 to go get a ticket for this play weren't people who didn't know anything about this play. Like, they're not paying that much money. Like, they were so excited. They know everything about. They know what they're about to go see. I had no idea. So for me, it was kind of confusing at first. I mean, I don't know really the way to solve it, because in the end, after everything, I'm glad it was the way it was. I really like the diversity. I think it does enforce the theme of America in these early times of history. I think it was really good the way they did it, and I think the specific performers that were people of color were great. And the way they do a twist on Jefferson and make him like a hip hop, and he's played by, an African American. And
yeah, well, I did have some notes on it where, well, one thing he did say in an interview was that that he wants the story about America. He wants this story about America then told by America now, and we want to eliminate any distance. Our story should look the way our country looks. Then we found the best people to embody these parts.
Yeah.
And also, I saw some people on Reddit say, I don't know if it's true, that he said somewhere in an interview that when he was writing this, it was mixed with classic theater and hip hop and rap. And hip hop and rap, when it was first created, it was for black people to sort of be like rebellious music. So it would feel weird to have it be more central hip hop,
Right.
and then to have a bunch of white people be doing it. That would feel a little awkward.
I like it in the end after understanding it. And even after I got that just little understanding and then the play went on for 15 more minutes, I was like, okay, this is no problem.
Yeah,
Like,
I think I would say the most was just distracting, because when I see a black person in a historical context, I'm immediately building up like, oh my God.
And in the beginning, we don't know how much they're going to be historically accurate, or they're blending stuff, or they're exaggerating stuff. So we don't know that stuff. And then when a black guy comes in and he enters so like dramatically,
very confidently,
you're like, ooh, like what is this? We don't know Aaron Burr. We don't know these people, like,
because we're dumb.
I mean, maybe we are.
No, there's one funny thing though. I swear to God, I saw a TikTok of it where because I was like, man, because they were talking about me with the ladies, and there's all like these good-looking guys in the play, and I'm like, man, were they really a hit for the ladies? And then you see a picture of Burr. Put up a picture of Burr right now.
Oh.
He was not a fucking hit with the ladies. There's all these.
Hold on.
Look at that picture. The TikTok, it was like them dancing, and they're like, we're a hit with the ladies, and it's just like this slow stone sound effect of it crawling in, and the text is like, no, you were not.
Here he is.
I mean, if you wanted to edit it over me just saying that.
Oh yeah, I gotta share it to the TV, I guess, if you want to see it.
Okay. Yeah. Look at this dude. Look at this dude. Come on. Where's that motherfucker? Airplay.
Are the phones still recording? Make sure to keep looking at them.
Yeah.
There we
Look
go.
at this motherfucker. He's a hit with the ladies. I knew beauty trends were different, but like...
There he is.
That looks exactly like the actor. God, he looks like a pig. Look at that beautiful man. And then just...
Did he actually have like this like lazy eye? I guess?
It's a portrait, and in portraits they make them look better than what they were.
So he was uglier than that.
So I'm assuming he probably was uglier, but he looks older.
He must have been really ugly then.
This might have been because look, you have other pictures. He might have been older in this, but apparently Burr kind of went off the deep end later in his life. I have a little fun fact about that. So. Later, he married a wealthy woman, and I think he tried to like start his own country. And then eventually, he got divorced, and you want to know what the divorce lawyer was that went against him? His name was Alexander Hamilton.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And it wasn't Alexander?
No, it was a guy just named Alexander Hamilton.
Jeez.
And then, I don't know if it's true, but I think someone said that the night he was officially divorced, he killed himself or something like that.
Yeah.
Which the Burr in this story is a lot. They made him a lot more likable than real life Burr. Real life Burr was a little bit of a. I mean, Burr was kind of a I don't want to say feminist. He did defend women, and he did want to free the slaves. So the bar's very low for politicians back then.
Yeah. So after that, we go into Wait For It. That's a good song. Wait for it, wait for it.
Wait for it.
Yeah, that one's good. That one's sang by Burr. That's his first time.
It's just a good character song. Very good.
Oh,
like I love how he's like,
so
I have
catchy.
control over this. I have like just showing that like he feels like he needs to have control over all these things to stay, and like just feeling weak hurts him. Like he grew up with money, he grew up with all of this, and then there's just this guy comes out of nowhere. He's just loud, and he just takes everything that he wants. And he feels he's like, I followed all the rules, and like I'm not getting as far as Hamilton.
Yeah, at that point, then the Charles Lee guy, that was the guy who Washington promoted to his number 2, and he was like a kind of a twerp, right?
Yeah,
And
apparently. I didn't see
and then at one point, Alexander Hamilton and John Lauren, like, they orchestrate this thing that John Lauren goes and shoots him.
Yeah.
And then, like, because they think he's desecrating Washington's, like, honor, basically.
I love what they did with Washington's character.
Oh, Washington is so good.
I actually love the character a lot too, because Washington did do a lot for this country, obviously. But the way the actor talked about it, he's like, you know, you make this character, but then also while you're embodying this character, you're like, oh, he owned slaves, and these are all, you know, darker colored people. So it's like, and so during the last song where he's like, she tells my story, he does this thing for the character that's like respectful and recognizing what he did, where the next line she says, I helped abolish slavery, and the actor puts this like face of shame on, where it makes the character more deeper of like, if Washington did he want to do more? Did he not want to do more? Would he feel regret later in his life if he had if he said any, like, you don't really know, but
yeah. And there's kind of this sentiment even in the last song, and what we were talking about last night, is Eliza's talking about Hamilton saying, you know, what would you have done if you had more time?
Yeah.
You know, because a lot of these founding fathers who signed this original Constitution and Declaration of Independence, so many of them are even just in this play, like, that end up becoming the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th president, 8th president, like,
all his enemies.
Because they're all there. They're all there in these founding moments of the country. So they're all so intertwined that they end up all just becoming president right after one another. Yeah. So, like, it would have probably been inevitable that maybe Hamilton would have became president if he didn't die.
And Hamilton was kind of fucking crazy.
And he was so, like, he had so many big ideas.
Not crazy, but very... what I mean by that is that he was so determined. For him to... I got... Probably one of the biggest moments of the play where I got these chills is when Burr was saying the letters written... The essays that were written for the papers, and just like, he goes, 51! And let me look at this. I wrote this down somewhere. It was even crazier what he did. Let me see here. Hold on. Okay. So... man, did I not save it? Oh, maybe I didn't write it down. Damn it. But he said something about
what?
I'm trying to find it. I don't want to say things that are wrong.
So if you get it, come back.
Okay, fine. Okay. So something else that he did is that that Congress asked for like a long list from the Treasury about spending with like a very short deadline to get it, you know, approved and looked at. Well, he turned it in like way sooner than before the deadline. It was a massive report, like way more than they needed, and it was just done like very detailed and instantly. Just during the time too when he wrote that, there were so many personal things that were happening and going on. Like, he's really like, I don't want to sound pretentious, but it sounds like how I am in school. Like, where he feels like he has to go like above and beyond and better, because if he doesn't, that he doesn't feel like he's not doing a good enough job. Yeah. Or if you're doing like, it has to be over and above. It
definitely seems suitable. Like he was a very extraordinary person.
He's very smart.
Very smart.
Burr was not nearly as intelligent,
right,
as Hamilton.
I mean, he was very, very smart. Like, he could have been president, and he could have changed the course of history.
I don't know. There was a video I wanted to watch,
and that's what Eliza's saying at the end. You know, if you had your moment, if you had your time, who will tell your story? Will people remember you? And Hamilton, in the beginning of the play, is talking about, you know, I want to do something so people remember me. And what's so sad is not a lot of people know who Alexander Hamilton was until the play came out. Yeah. And then when the play came out, everybody's like, oh, I love Alexander Hamilton. Like, so it's like, you know, it is interesting. And Eliza, in all of her bringing back of history,
and all that she went through too with him, by the way,
that history was used to make the biography, and then the biography was used to make the play. So then it's like, Liza, in the end, ended up telling his story in such a big and beautiful way that all these people now learned about him and learned about what he did.
We need to talk about Liza. She's the main character of the story.
Yes.
Technically, she's the main character. She's my favorite character.
Is she your favorite character?
What an angel this woman is. Yeah, at first I was just like, not disliking her, but I'm just like, oh, she's the wife. She's the supportive wife. But
She was really good. She really evolved throughout the play.
Oh my
Because
God.
in the beginning, she's just so like timid and away. And
yeah,
just,
and I
like,
love my husband.
serving and you know
Yeah,
all that, and like
submissive.
she just evolves into this full like fledged like
Well, she's so admirable because I'm like,
she's so good.
I don't think I could forgive my husband.
Yeah, and
Like
this-
if you marry, I don't think I could forgive you if you went off and cheated me. Not only cheated, but detailed everything out in a public report. He didn't have to say that it was done in their bed, but he did for everyone to know, just to like save his own ass. Because I believe what I'm assuming what he did is that he did that so no one could use anything against him.
right.
So he just laid it all out to bear. And just the anger I would have felt. And then also their son dying, and then the son told him about it, and he didn't tell her about this
Right.
at all. I wouldn't be able to handle it. But she stayed there. She stayed strong. And it's different from today because it's all their status too. Like leaving your husband for that divorce. Like the religion back then, there was a lot. It was a lot harder for a woman to leave her husband
Yeah.
during that time. But afterwards, she didn't let that tear her down. In real life, this is a real woman. She didn't let any of that stop her from doing great things. And she recognized that although he was a terrible husband, in my opinion.
How old was
his-
she when they got married? I wonder. She's probably really young because it said that she.
But I think he was young too. I think.
I don't know. I think he was in his 30s.
Really?
Had to have been. I'm guessing she was at least 16 because it says she lived 50 more years after he died.
Oh.
You got to think about that. What age were they when they both got married? I mean, this was a completely different time in history, so I mean, I don't know. But
Yeah, the weirdos back
whole-
then thought that once a woman just like has her period, that she should just
it
bear
was just like,
children.
it was all based on natural, whatever. I don't know.
No, he was
Really?
6 months younger than her.
Really?
Yeah, because he was killed when she lived 50 more years after. But
How old was he when he died?
I'm trying to.
Because then she must have lived till she was like 80 years.
He was no. Okay, I'm not seeing that. Sorry. From what I'm seeing, because there's so much information on these people and Google saying their opinion, especially with Hamilton. Like there's fans saying their opinions, and he was 24 and she was 23, or it's the other way around. I'm trying to read this. Hamilton's marriage, Elizabeth.
She lived. Oh my God, she lived till 97,
And that's pretty good
That's
for back. That's pretty
insane.
good for back then. Yeah,
and he
that
lived,
woman was like determined. She wanted to do everything she could.
Yeah, they were married in 1980, which was when she was 23.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's good.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, that's not bad. Yay!
Woohoo.
That makes it better. That makes me like Hamilton. He wasn't marrying children.
Yeah. So
Wait,
wow.
how old?
Man, she lived 97 years.
Isn't she such a cool woman?
That's pretty crazy.
She's such a badass. I love her.
That's awesome.
I know, and she's like, she did all of that stuff for
She
everybody.
did a ton of stuff in history, and people don't know about her until this play.
No,
Okay, so
well, I wonder what she.
what?
I wonder how. It's interesting to think how, because she did so much. Because they said she helped with George Washington's monument.
Yeah,
Yeah, like that's a huge thing.
who tells your story? She was trying to tell
Doing
of
all
this
these
of the-
interviews
of
for
the founding of America and all these founding fathers and telling all their stories and making monuments and I guess I mean that's what I took away from
I
it.
really wonder how much she was known beforehand, because I don't
Yeah.
really know a way to see that.
Yeah, Wait For It was really good. At that point, Eliza tells him to try to stay home because at that point his son is born. She's like, just come and stay. It would be enough. That's this song here.
It would be enough.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
That
And
would
then,
be enough. You're just
at
looking
that
at every
point-
song and being like, that was pretty cool.
at that point, Washington's like,
Oh my god, that line with George Washington's so good, where he's like, history has its eye on
yeah,
you.
so that's where
I get
this song,
chills right now.
This song is where
God.
George Washington really
Chills.
comes out with the bars. So
Oh my god.
that was this one here.
I'm getting shivers right now.
Wait,
It's just like, it's like him talking to me like, do you know how important this time is right now?
right.
Like, do you know what you are a part of right now? You think it's so easy, you're so ready, you're so excited to be a part of this.
When it's
I right here.
I gotta watch this again. It's gonna make me cry from. I love that.
When I was given my first command,
He has such good emotion on his face.
men strayed into a massacre.
Oof.
I witnessed their deaths firsthand.
This is when you really get into George Washington.
Yeah, you're like, holy shit.
Felt the shame.
This was
He
so
led his
good.
men to death when he was like my age, around my age.
Knowing history has its eyes on.
Don't skip it.
Through it. I'm trying. I don't want to get copyright, so I'm gonna try.
Ah, that chorus in the back, and like this sounds like hoofbeats, like
Yeah.
marching to
What
war.
I wish I'd known when I was young and dreamed of glory.
You'll just cut it up by yourself, please. I need to. Who dies? Who tells your story? Oh my God.
When I know that greatness lies in you, but remember from here on in, history has its eyes.
It's so crazy. Like
I never thought. I never thought.
it is such a crazy time to live in.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't. Feel,
I've never felt so passionate about America
right,
watching
it
this
doesn't
play.
feel like that anymore. It doesn't feel like that anymore, but it is still true. Like even if Kamala Harris would have won or Hillary Clinton would have won, like they would have became the first female president, and that would have been marked
Like
down
imagine,
in our history books.
I tried to tell,
Like-
do you know the pressure that those type of candidates have when they're like, we're the first of
it
this
doesn't
too.
feel big to us because we're living in it,
Yeah.
but like just thinking that they're going to be in our history books the same way that every other president's been in our history
Imagine
books,
the
and we look back
pressure
at them.
if a woman does it. Imagine the pressure she has
Right.
to be the best of the best. Because if she doesn't do it right the first time a woman becomes president, God.
I just love that. Yeah, I love that whole sentiment. Like that they know what they're doing. Like it's the first president. It's the founding of America. It's the beginning of a birth of a nation. Like they know that everything they're doing is going to be looked
even that,
upon
but I
and
just love how-
known by futures and generations ahead of them.
Well, also, I just love, too, the sentiment that, again, I don't know how George Washington really was in real life. I don't know if he went to Hamilton, he was like, I saw the bloodshed. This is important. Treat your...
Mm-hmm.
But this character, just, like, being like, he was our age,
Mm-hmm.
which is so young, to be leading a men into battle, and he's like, oh, I saw all of them just die before me.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, he's just like, you want to go run off and take these men to war.
Yeah.
Do you know what you're about to do?
And the actor is so good too.
God, he's so good.
The actor,
Well, I've watched
performer.
some of his interviews. He seems very sweet.
Yeah,
Like he really cares.
he is very, very good in this whole thing. So at that point, Alexander, he leaves his family. He goes and works with Washington because they're like, we need you. You're like the perfect person we need to defeat the British in Yorktown because he can speak French and all this. I don't really understand everything about that, but either way, he's important to the battle. He goes, he beats them, they beat him.
I think it's just that they're just like, you're so smart.
Yeah, they
too,
win in
like-
Yorktown. That was in 1781.
And also, he's a good talker.
Right. And then
Talks too much sometimes.
at that point, we are coming.
Guys who tells our story.
Let's see here. Oh, the king comes back for another song. Yeah, here it is. You'll be back.
What's so funny is
Or
that like
What comes next?
what's so funny is when we first watching this, like this guy comes on the stage and he's walking a little funny, but I'm just like, why is everyone laughing? And little did I know that this guy.
After that, that's when Burr tells us about his lover that he loves. That's someone in the British Army. It's a wife of a British soldier. And
I just love Hamilton be like, oh shit.
let's see here. Then we get the introduction of Jefferson at that point.
Sassy, gay little Jefferson.
Well, actually, wait, no. Before he comes in, Hamilton becomes the Secretary of Treasury.
Also, his son's
They go to
born and the guy
Constitutional
dies.
Convention to become to really write the Constitution, and then John Loren does die at that point in South Carolina.
And his
which
son's
he
born
wanted,
too.
Yeah, he wanted to like really see the abolition of slavery, and Hamilton kind of brings that with him. And if Hamilton became president, maybe something could happen, but we don't know.
Yeah, I've heard some people say that they kind of, well, some historians say that they think Hamilton kind of like built up how much he actually cared about freeing the slaves. But I mean, there is records that shows that he saw slavery around him, because a lot of these rich people back then, they didn't give a shit about seeing what slaves' lives were actually like. They just had them go work. But Hamilton, when he was younger, actually like took it in, the suffering that they went through.
At that point, yeah, this is going into Act 2, the second half of the play. Thomas Jefferson comes in. He's like this hip hop, like crazy guy, basically. He's like really different. And I love how they show him just in every way that he's so different than George Washington. And from Hamilton. At that point, they have the cabinet meeting where Hamilton's like, I want to make a
fucking rap battle.
I want to make a national bank. And George Washington basically does this rap battle. The song is called Cabinet Battle Number 1. So yeah, that's at the point where Jefferson is, telling them it's just these two differing opinions that we still have today, that one is wanting a strong central government and Jefferson's trying to take up for the South. And I did kind of look into that a little bit.
Yeah.
The North is where all the industry was and the like government stuff and everything. So everything was much more regulated and stuff up there. But in the South, it was much more spread out, much more rural, much more farms and slaves and stuff. So that's why they needed those slaves a lot more, and they didn't want that control. So I think so. At that point, after the cabinet meeting, his son is born at that point, Philip. And he's played by the same guy who played John Loren.
The little 9-year-old. He looks so young.
Yeah, he also is the villain in Ironheart.
Just a little side note.
At that point, he leaves his family again and goes back and finds this girl and cheats on his wife. He finds Maria Reynolds. Oh, we also had this song, The Room Where It Happens. That was cool. Where Burr sees these three people go into a room, and it does bring up this really interesting thing that there's just points in history that we have no idea what happened in, because there's no record of them. And that's so sad to think about. And we were even talking about in our podcast, like the Library of Alexandria burning down, stuff like that. Like the idea that knowledge and history is only there because somebody in history chose to write it down. And if somebody decides to destroy that history, even in like Eliza does here in the next song or two.
It's a pretty name, but I love the name Eliza.
Yeah, she ends up destroying, Hamilton's history, and then in the end she ends up rebuilding it. But it's so sad to think of that happening in history, that people destroy written works, because at that point, like, you just have like empty points in history. We
that's
have
all you
no
have
idea
was
what
just
happened.
written. Yeah.
That's crazy to think about. Sometimes.
It's actually kind of crazy to think about how much people could control history just by writing.
Yeah. At that point, Burr then runs against Hamilton's father-in-law to become a senator, and then they have another cabinet battle. Let's see here. Madison, Jefferson, and Burr form the Democratic Republicans, who were kind of the Republicans at the time. They've, that party obviously split eventually. Jefferson then runs for president, and Washington steps down. So that was pretty cool.
I love that whole setup there.
At that point, John Adams takes over. Jefferson doesn't run for president yet, I don't think. Because at that point, John Adams becomes president. But
yeah.
At that point, what you said was Hamilton releases the pamphlet documenting everything and of his infidelity. Eliza burns all of the letters. She gets upset. Then Philip dies under direction of Hamilton, coordination of Hamilton. He dies. Hamilton goes back to his wife. She doesn't really want him, but then she forgives him.
Oh.
What was that song?
Burn that's not the fair. It's Quiet Uptown. That's what it was. You passed it. because he was walking through the streets, and I love everyone talking about how he just looks so sad and depressed. Another thing too, when did he die? His son? Does it say? Look it up for me because I have a thing.
Philip Hamilton. November 24th, 1801.
He died in 1801?
1801.
Well, okay, so in 1799, that's when George Washington died.
17 what?
1799. So it was right before this. It was George Washington's death, and right before that, that's when his affair went public in 1797. And they don't go into it, which I wish they could, but the director has said, the people making the musical said that like Hamilton, they could make 10 musicals on Hamilton if they wanted to. It's just like there's so much, but Hamilton was very like upset, very distressed when he passed away. That he said that he was an AEGIS, I think it means shield, very essential to me. And he just felt like he wanted to suffer. Some people said he only felt that way because Washington was like a huge political protection for him, because now Washington's dead. He's very vulnerable to the attacks around him. He's no longer there to defend him
Also,
at all.
Washington was Hamilton's daddy.
Yeah, he was his daddy. That's the thing too. Hamilton's daddy issues came out a lot. He's like, "Don't call me son." He was feeling some tenderness in his heart or something like that. But yeah, and also he made mock funerals for him. He would make events for him.
At that point, Burr runs against Jefferson. Hamilton.
Vice President.
Hamilton. What's it called? He gives his endorsement for Jefferson, even though he doesn't like him.
Burr has none.
And then Burr's and Hamilton's tension come to a point, and they go to this duel.
Because of course that's how men handled it back then.
Hamilton raises his gun, and Burr shoots him, and Hamilton dies. And then we have the amazing song "Who Lives, Who Dies, and Who Tells Your Story."
Yeah, that's my favorite.
Yeah. So
shocking.
What was your favorite song of Hamilton musical?
My favorite song was the last song.
Who lives,
who dies, who tells your story. Oh, it's so good. It's a scary thing for, human beings to think about, like living on after. I've never really minded it too much. I actually am more scared of my relatives. I hate the idea of them, like my loved ones. I hate the idea of them being forgotten. It doesn't bother me as much, me being forgotten, to because who cares? But it's like, for me, I'm like, well, no, my loved ones are so important and amazing. Everyone, they shouldn't be forgotten forever.
Right.
They need to live on forever in everyone's memory because they're just that amazing.
So yeah, this song is really good. Just everything that goes into it just wraps up the play so well. And it reinforces all the themes that they talk about throughout the whole thing.
I get to see them growing up.
I see you, Alexander. I see you every time. When time is up, have I done enough?
Woman, you did enough.
I can't wait to see you again.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
It's only a matter of time. And he walks past, but he doesn't catch her eye quite enough. Oh, it's so good. She just barely, she just wants to see him, but he sees her, she goes to turn to him, and she just they don't catch each other because they can't see each other yet. It's so good. Just the people who write this stuff and coordinate it. It's so cool. There's so much work that goes into
even
just the performance.
The one thing that I was trying to tell you earlier too, that the littlest things that they know probably audiences aren't going to catch. Burr, his character, constantly walking in straight lines the entire movie or play, only walking straight. But in Hamilton, constantly curving and swirling around with his walking.
So What's your other favorite song? My other favorite song is definitely the Turning Back Time one. I really like that. She has an amazing, very good voice for that.
Yeah.
The Satisfied song.
I have two little sisters, and just
so
the
good.
responsibility that she feels like she had for herself to take care of them, and the guilt she had over not wanting to hurt her sister. It hit me really hard. I was crying so bad during that one.
And I did really like Burr's Wait For It song. That one's really catchy too. And obviously the king is really
You'll
cool.
be back.
Yeah. And the cabinet battles are really, really creative. So I really like them too. Also that final second to last song where it's like silent when in his death.
God,
that's really cool how they do that, where they literally sing with no music.
And it's just like his final thoughts before death.
So
like
neat.
what's
That's
gonna
so cool to do that.
I love how they choreographed them. Apparently, I don't know if it's true. I saw someone read it. That girl with the big tuft on her hair that made the book. She's there every time before they die. Every single scene before, like I don't know, every single scene, but she always was there. Like when the king, she was the one that whispered to the king. She was the one that got her neck snapped. She always interacted with actors or around the event when people were about to die.
Oh, that's good.
I think like the young guy who died, I can't remember his name.
John Lauren.
Yeah, I think she shook his hand before he died.
Really?
I'm not sure. Again, I'm getting this off Reddit. I didn't have a lot of time to research. I'm a young college student, and I looked through Reddit, and then I looked through some historical websites. So.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, so cool.
Okay, so at that point, who is the best vocalist? Who is the best singer to you in the whole Hamilton? Who is the best singer in Hamilton's play?
Her.
Who? Eliza?
Angelica, I mean.
Yeah, Angelica was really good. I think Angelica...
How fast she can sing.
Yeah.
That's really hard.
She blew me away, especially the first time that she came on. I think she is definitely the best. Eliza is really good too. I mean, obviously, Lin-Manuel Miranda, he is really good too in Hamilton's role, but...
I actually really love Burr's actor too. He gives anger really, like, just like...
Oh, they're all so good. I mean, they're all so good, but even Washington... His is really good. Jefferson has such a good way of playing around and jumping around, and he's such a performer.
Yeah,
too.
Gay little Jefferson. He's so sassy. He's like walking around. He's like, "What did I miss?"
Yeah. So, in terms of best singer, I would definitely say Angelica. Best performer, probably Jefferson. Right.
And best entertainer.
Yeah. Who is your favorite character though, out of the whole thing?
Well, I said earlier. I said Eliza. I don't know.
Eliza's your favorite?
Eliza, I think it's just because I just admire the woman so much.
Yeah.
That she was. Like, she helped the orphans. Yeah. She's a really strong woman. But I really did love Washington a lot.
I love Washington.
I really love Washington. He might be my second favorite.
Washington is really good. Washington, Eliza, like you said, I think they're really top two. I really like Hamilton too.
Yeah, I
think he's such an interesting character. Just how smart he is. I love smart characters. So like when he's
kind of an idiot too.
Right, but when
like in his like old timey men
like
way.
when Burr when Burr sends him that one letter and then Hamilton sends him like
50
back, and like the whole stage is like filled with his letters because he just writes so much.
But everyone says all the time that he just talked and run his mouth all the time.
He just loves to write.
He just loves talking.
Could you imagine like how much time he just sat there like?
How does his hand not like just like?
It's
especially back with cursive too. I feel like it's easier to write faster in cursive. Like it's quicker because it's so fluid.
I would say Washington was my favorite like side character because I think Liza's pretty like front center, but Washington was kind of side character a little bit for most of it, but. I really liked him. I really enjoyed him. I mean, King George is definitely like the easy pick. I think he's funny, but Washington really brought something to the emotion for me.
Yeah.
Everything.
But also, when you learn about the history about what that king did later, he was definitely a little... I'll do with you. I'll talk about it a little later.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and talk about what you need to talk about.
Well, it's in the game later. We're going to be doing like a...
Well, I'm done with my questions.
Oh, okay,
so
you're done?
You go ahead and do yours.
We're going to be playing True or false. I'm gonna basically tell you scenes or stuff in the movie or the show, and you have to tell me what you think was true or false.
We're already about an hour and 10 minutes in, by the way, so we can cut some stuff out if we need to. But
you were worried about that we wouldn't have enough to talk about. I tried to tell you. I was like, we're gonna have enough to talk about. There's a lot to cover in this. We could go on and on talking about it.
She's always right. So which game is your most important? Which one do you want to do?
Let's do the true or false. I mean the other one is more fun. It's like we go back and forth and try and draw.
We might not be able to do the TikTok thing. It's not going to load very well anyway on here probably.
Okay. All right. Hamilton was born out of wedlock as an immigrant.
Say true or false before.
True or false?
So we can clip it well.
True or false?
Say it loud.
True or false? Hamilton was born out of wedlock as an immigrant in the West Indies before heading to America. Was this true or false?
False.
No! It was true.
Oh.
I actually learned a lot about his mother. His mother is pretty sad, his mom, like, because she's constantly referred to as a whore and it helps with the rhyming, whore and an orphan. So what kind of happened is that she was 16 years old when the first husband married her, and he married her for her wealth, from what I'm getting, and eventually she left and she couldn't officially divorce him, so she slept with another man and wanted to run off with him, Hamilton, the other Hamilton guy, James Hamilton. And the other guy was so pissed off about this that he threw her away in prison and basically labeled her as a whore officially in court. And after she got out, he thought that she would come running back to him, but no. Then she ran off with Hamilton, and she basically had nothing. And yeah, so that's why Lister's a whore. Not because she's a prostitute. That's what I thought was. I was like, oh, she's a prostitute. No, she's just, and that's why everyone calls him a bastard. Even though she was with the man, she just could never officially marry him. She wasn't allowed to. She was basically banned from it. So, old America and women, oh yay.
Yeah.
But, yeah. All right. So, 2. After punching the bursar...
You gotta say true or false.
True or false? True or false? After punching the bursar and dropping out of university, Alexander Hamilton headed to New York in 1776, where he met Aaron Burr, John Lawrence, Marquis de Lafayette, I don't know if I'm saying that right, and Hercules.
Yeah.
True or false? False! That never happened. He never punched anybody.
I thought we were just talking about the play. I thought you were just quizzing me on the play.
No, sorry. I was talking about real history.
If it happened in real history.
Yeah. Okay. No, he never punched anybody.
Okay, so you're bringing up stuff that was said in the play, but I don't know if it's true or false yet.
Yeah.
Okay, because I didn't. That's why when you said the whole thing with his mom, I was like, that was in the play, but maybe you like twisted one little fact about it.
No.
Or something, I don't know.
But no, false. He never punched anybody, and the historians were like, Hamilton was not violent like that.
Oh, okay.
But he said that the rhyme was too good to throw out.
Oh.
He just like, I have to keep it in. And they never met just randomly in a place together and we're like, we're all friends. It was like slowly over time. Hamilton was outspoken, abolitionist, and egalitarian.
Abolitionist? Abolitionist?
Abolitionist, that's what I meant to say.
What'd you say again now?
Let's skip that one.
Why?
No reason.
Okay.
King George III was a little bit mad.
Yes.
True. Kind of, sort of, though. I'm reading this off a website. I have to confess this. I didn't prepare and read all of this. I'm just reading it right off the True or False website. So, these are not my notes.
You little cheater.
That's why I skipped 3, because I don't. If someone asked me to define abolitionist and egalitarian, I don't think I could do it very well. So, I do know some of this, though, that King George definitely was... People say that there definitely was mental illness played in him. But more so, it was a condition called, they think, I don't know how to pronounce it, Porphyrya. Porphia. So it like basically directly affects the nervous system in the brain. And they think that maybe that's disease. Which, by the way, the doctors gave a medication that was likely laced with poison, so that might have made him even worse. So, yeah, he was kind of a little crazy. It wasn't just like it being eccentric. Like he was a little off. Let's do like 3 more.
Okay.
To kind of following the Revolutionary War in New York
You
City.
gotta say true or false before.
I say true or false. I've never done true or false.
You got.
This is my first time doing true or false. I'm
introduce
nervous.
the TikTok. You gotta introduce the short.
Okay. True or false? Following the Revolutionary War, New York City became the first capital of America.
Yes.
True! Yay, you're so smart.
Right, because that's where they're doing all their work in the play, and then once they go down, they create the capital in the play.
Yeah.
Which I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that New York City was the start. I didn't know that until this play.
Education.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, genuinely, this play taught me more about history than a lot of my actual history classes. So,
Your history teacher might watch this.
my history teacher isn't watching this.
How do you know?
No, my history teacher's not watching this.
Do they hate YouTube?
I don't know.
You're being so vague about it. It's just like, they're not watching this. I'm like, what'd you do? And they're like, they're not around anymore. Okay.
Next!
You just want to move
Next!
on? Okay! Alexander Hamilton wrote a large part of Washington's farewell address.
Oh, yes. True.
True? Yes, true.
I believe that.
Yep.
Because the play does it and it reveals, like, it almost reveals it. It's like, oh, okay, that's interesting. I don't feel like they would reveal that if that wasn't true.
Yeah, it was a...
That's very cool to know.
I know, and it's
That's a very monumental address in history.
for that to just start off everything.
That's good.
Yeah. Okay, Next, true or false? During John Adams' presidency, he fired Alexander Hamilton because of their disagreements. Was that true or false?
False.
Yes! It's false. He actually resigned.
Who?
Alexander Hamilton. He wasn't fired, he resigned.
Isn't that what happened in the play?
No?
I'm really confused about this game.
In the play, he was fired by John Adams to like make it more dramatic.
This game confuses me.
In the play, let me explain this to you simply. In the play, John Adams fires Hamilton.
My brain don't work.
In real life, Hamilton just said bye-bye and left.
I don't understand.
After Washington's, him leaving his presidency.
What's Hamilton?
And apparently at one point, John Adams calls Hamilton the brat bastard of a Scotch peddler. They did not have a great relationship.
Also, John Adams is so irrelevant in this. He just passes over and Thomas Jefferson just comes in. Honestly, I forgot he was president. What did he even do?
Yeah, what the fuck did John Adams do? It's probably so lame. All right.
Is that it?
True or false?
Oh.
Thomas Jefferson was a confrontational, outspoken political figure and was extremely against Alexander Hamilton.
False.
Yes, it's true. Unfortunately, he was not jumping around and sitting on tables and talking about making French references and all that. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay.
And one more. Following Hamilton's death, Eliza took control of his narrative and told his story, in the process creating her own narrative and documenting her own accomplishments.
True.
It's true.
Good.
And that's so cool.
Yeah.
I love her so much.
All right, what's the next game?
Eliza also founded the Hamilton Free School, which was the first school in Washington Heights, and became heavily involved in helping orphans and widows.
Oh.
I know.
Okay, what's the next game? Is there any more games?
I do have some games, but I don't know if we have time for it.
Like what? Well, tell me what games we'll decide.
The game would be that we go back and forth. We can do it 2 times to make it quick, or 3. I don't know. We're gonna spin a wheel, and I won't see what character you land on, and you have 30 seconds to draw them.
Okay.
And I have to guess.
All right.
Okay.
Start a screen recording on your tablet. Just start a screen recording. We'll do it. Okay,
Okay.
we are playing our game that Justice has come up with. We're spinning a wheel, getting a Hamilton character, and then we're drawing it in 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
And
I'll
then I'm showing it to you after the 30 seconds?
Yeah, and I have to guess. I have to guess who
Okay.
it is. Spin the wheel.
Okay.
The wheel of
wait,
mythicality.
I guess spin the wheel first. Okay.
Yeah. Ready?
Okay.
And look up the character too, so like you know.
Okay.
Ready? Tell me when you start.
All right. And go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, 9, and 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and 22, 23, and 24, and 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Yep! All done.
Okay. You ready?
Yes. What the fuck is that? What?
You made my pen size so small, by the way.
Turn it up.
I'm sorry. I didn't know how. It's in my time.
What?
Come on. It's not that hard, actually. It's actually pretty good.
I can't figure out what this is. I'm trying to figure out where a body is.
Come on.
Okay, is that a sword or a baguette?
What?
Okay, guys, look at this picture.
They can see it. It's on the screen. Come on. It's not just a person. It's a person and something else. I can't tell you what it is or else it's going to give it away.
Is he playing music?
Uh-huh. Come on. It's easy.
He's playing music.
Look at what he's playing.
I can't tell what he's playing.
What?
I can't tell.
It's so easy.
Also, I can't remember who's playing music in Hamilton.
Oh my gosh.
Guys, come on. I cannot be the
This is so easy. This is so easy.
forget what it is. Who played music in Hamilton? I can't. I don't know.
You don't know?
I can't even understand what this is.
It's a piano.
Oh! Oh, it's his son, Philip.
It's his son.
Philip! Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I see it now.
He's sitting playing the piano. What do you mean? It's very clear.
That's not very clear.
How is it not? It looks great.
Because I'm thinking of a person. I don't know what this is.
I told you it's a person and a thing.
That doesn't mean I don't know. I couldn't figure out where the person was. I thought
How do you not know that that's a stick person right there?
because okay, you're gonna see this and you're gonna understand that I had a hard time understanding what this was. Okay, I mean, it might be because the pen size is too small. So let me, I'll make the pen size small for mine and then I'll make it bigger for yours. Okay,
Not fair. That was actually really good. He's literally playing a piano.
it was really good. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's Philip.
I just don't have the vision.
That's Philip.
I just don't have the vision. All right,
Oh my.
you just get really pissed off and
What the hell?
you unrecline.
I'm de-reclining.
Reclining, whatever the hell that word is. Okay, let me do mine.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay. Come on. Ready? Got your character?
Okay, hold on. Oh, we're not screen recording.
It should be.
I mean, we don't really need to
Okay.
because we're going to be recording on here.
I hope so. Or else this whole thing's going to have to be cut out.
Ready? 3, 2.
Go.
Time me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30.
Okay. Ready?
Uh-huh. The Schuyler sisters.
It's one person.
Oh, I don't know her name. The youngest one?
Yep.
I have no idea.
But you know it. It's the youngest one.
Okay.
See how fast you got that for mine?
Yeah, because you made it easy, and I did too. Also, you didn't make your pen size thin.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
All right, yeah, we're going to have to
make it
move on from this, just in case if that's not screen recording. Unless you want to do it again.
Yeah, I want to do it one more time.
Okay, one more time. I'll do it one more time. I need to redeem
Okay.
myself.
I'll make the pen.
I need to redeem myself.
Okay.
One
the
more
pen's
time.
big now. Maybe it's just because it was so small and you were like kind of scribbling around. So, ready? Nothing's good. He's like, and Peggy.
Got it.
I'm Janice. Do. Ready? I'm Laura.
How do I clear it?
Oh, I have to make a new file. It won't take long. Because they each have their own screen recording. And I'm Judy. Here. All right. Ready?
Okay. And
Go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and 22, 23, 24, and 25, 26, 27, 28, and 29,
Okay.
and 30.
I got it.
What? Good.
Ready?
Yep.
Go.
It's the king.
King
spitting it.
George.
Because he's spitting.
He's
Yay.
spitting.
You redeemed yourself, even though it looks like he's barfing up nails.
Here you go.
Why did you give him a crown?
Because
I guess the spitting
I
gives
don't know.
away, but I love that he's the king, and the thing that like you represent him wasn't a crown, because he's the only one in the entire play wearing a crown. You just made it look like he's
Okay, finish your lazy masterpiece.
okay. All right.
Can't use your tablet or anything.
Okay. All right.
Justin's got to finish her lazy masterpiece. We're nearing the end and she needs to finish it.
I do.
So,
No more loving notes.
while you're finishing your lazy masterpiece, let's play our word game. In this game, we say random words and we try to reach the same word.
Wow.
Woohoo!
This has everything to do with Hamilton. They did this in Hamilton. This is
Okay,
game
ready?
In Hamilton. Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Booger.
Constitution.
Oh, I forgot we're supposed to make it about Hamilton. I said
You don't
booger.
have to.
Okay, I said booger.
Constitution and booger. Okay.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Nose.
Trump.
You thought a good combination for booger and Constitution was Trump.
Okay.
Okay.
Trump and nose.
Okay.
Okay.
3,
2, 1.
Makeup.
Orange. Okay. Orange.
Okay, if I was with a girl, I might know exactly the right word.
Orange
for this.
and makeup.
Okay.
Okay.
See.
Wait.
Come with this. Every time I play this word game, I do this. I go like. Okay.
Okay, go.
3, 2, 1.
Blush.
Concealer. That's what that is on his face. It's concealer.
Oh. Okay,
Really
blush.
bad concealer.
Blush and concealer. Okay.
Hold on. Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Foundation.
Makeup and foundation. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Okay.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Brush.
Cream.
Okay, brush. Brush and cream. Okay.
Okay.
3,
2,
2, 1.
Paint.
Toothbrush. Toothbrush and paint.
I think I like yours more. Toothbrush and paint. Oh my god.
I don't know. I'm sorry.
There's one that's so perfect for this. It's actually so perfect, it's insane. Come on. Think. Paint. Toothbrush.
No, I can't do that now. You just gave it to me. You just gave
I
it
just
to me.
repeated the words!
No, you
I didn't
can't.
give it to you, I just repeated
You
the
gave
words!
it to me. I can't do
just
that.
gave it the
Paint and toothbrush. 3, 2, 1.
Paintbrush.
Mint.
You're a jackass.
Mint. You gave me the answer.
Mint condition.
Okay, mint and what? Mint and what? What are we doing? Paintbrush.
Yeah, paintbrush. Gosh, the thing you were supposed to
Right.
say. Yeah.
Okay. Mint and paintbrush. All right. 3, 2, 1. Green. Justice, you were supposed to say a word.
What?
Justice.
Cat.
Okay.
I was delayed.
Cat and green.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Dr.
Halloween.
Seuss. Because green eggs and ham and cat?
Okay. Halloween, and Dr. Seuss. Is there any Halloween Dr. Seuss?
I
books?
don't know. Maybe?
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Cat in the Hat.
Cauldron.
Cat in the Hat and Cauldron.
It's probably a cauldron somewhere in Dr. Seuss's books.
All right.
It's hard to do this at the
Okay.
same time while doing the word game. I'm trying to.
Okay.
I have to.
3, 2, 1. Potions.
Hamilton.
Okay. Hamilton. Okay. 3 potions in Hamilton.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
You need to give me time. It's so hard to draw this.
Ready?
And then
3, 2, 1. Beer.
witch.
Why are you going back to witch? You just went to
He
Hamilton.
probably get some medicine from a witch.
Ah!
Dude, it's really hard to try and focus on drawing, and then you are not giving me any time to think of words.
Ah!
I'm usually way better at this game.
Ah!
I'm usually way better at this game. Way better than you.
Ah!
Way better than you, actually.
Ah!
Such a baby.
Ah!
Quit being a baby.
Hamilton. Wait, which one are we doing?
I did witch.
Witch and
Alexander. Oh, yeah.
Witch and beer. 3, 2.
Wait, God damn it, give me a second. You just count.
Witch and beer.
Witch and beer.
I do witch and beer.
Okay, let me think. Okay.
3.
Wait, did you say potion already?
Witch and beer.
Did you say potion?
I don't know, but now I can't say potion.
I have one. Okay, 3.
3, 2, 1.
Brew! Yeah! You said brew? Yeah, I did. Like a brewery. The door was falling.
Oh my god.
Well, I know what you're clipping for TikTok. What did you think I was pointing at?
I thought it was a
You thought it was a
bug.
bug? Yeah, I knew it. You thought it was a bug.
Ah!
It's fucking Dr. Seuss, man. He's coming back.
I can't get. Ah! Justice, help!
Just leave it right there. We gotta end the episode anyway soon. But not yet. I gotta finish my thing. So keep talking. Keep talking.
I'm so scared.
What do you think's gonna happen?
Okay.
What are you so scared of?
Are we still here? Yeah. Okay, anyway.
Ask the door. He wants to be part of the podcast.
I can't believe we got that. We got brew. That's awesome.
Because like witches brew.
This is
brewery.
terrifying.
What do you mean? What do you think's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? What?
Anyway, alright. It's time for Drake's Big Fucking Board! We're once again ranking on the total movies board. Maybe eventually we'll get this all split up into separate things like musicals, comedies, and horror movies. But as of right now, we got The Hangover and Weapons on here. That's all we've talked about on this podcast.
No, that's not it.
Such a very random... Oh,
We've
where'd you put
talked
that
about
tape
more.
at? Oh, here it is.
We've talked about more.
So, today we're ranking Hamilton.
Alexander Hamilton.
Alexander Hamilton.
There in the
jeez.
room where it happened.
All right. Today we're ranking Hamilton on my big fucking board. So I am going to rank Hamilton. I love Hamilton. I thought it was a really good not
We've been saying
podcast.
podcasts.
I think Hamilton was a really good
There's
musical.
probably a lot of good Hamilton
It's the best musical I've seen yet. I don't go and see a lot of musicals though, so that's not really saying much. But I do think it would still be one of the best, even if I had seen musicals. It was really good, really creative. Everything about it was so good. F tier? Question mark?
No!
Yes!
Yay!
Hamilton's an S tier.
Wow.
Who tells your story?
I can't imagine putting it anywhere else because just like it's part of our history. It made me so patriotic.
Oh, it's so good.
It made me, I was like, oh my God, my country!
It's so good.
Who
Perfect.
lives, who
Perfect
dies, who
production.
tells our story?
Anyway, that's pretty much about it.
We're just gonna move on now.
Justin,
I had no time for my fucking lazy masterpiece. So
you had like an hour and a half. We're almost going for 2
doesn't
hours
mean anything.
now.
Okay, ready?
Are you done though?
Yes, I'm
Do
done.
you need a couple
I
more
mean,
minutes?
no, I could do more, but I'm just gonna put it up. It's definitely less detailed than my.
But is it okay? Good enough?
It's good
If
enough.
you need 5 more minutes.
It's good enough.
Okay.
It will be enough.
Will it
Be enough. Okay, ready?
Okay.
3.
Ready?
Yep.
Justice's lazy masterpiece for the Hamilton episode of Two Recliners Pod. Are you ready, Justice? 3, 2, 1, and reveal. What the hell is that?
Fun fact! Because I'm doing this based off of research. In the play!
Oh, yeah, his cat.
No,
cat's
in the
name.
play, she says the lady named her tomcat after Hamilton. And he turns to the audience, breaks the fourth wall, and he says, that's true. So everyone's like, oh, that must be a real historical fact. It wasn't! He made it up! That never happened! No one ever named Hamilton. Never named, they gave their cat Hamilton. They never
Really?
named their cat after Hamilton. No one did that. No.
Huh.
No. He just put that in there.
Oh.
So, yep, I just thought it was a cute little cat, like with Hamilton's outfit. He's got his ponytail. And
Okay.
so, yeah, it's not, the tail is colored very quickly.
Cat.
It's colored very fast. It's all just like blocked.
It looks beautiful.
I think he's cute.
Even though we gave you an hour and a half to make it, you
I
really,
was looking through a lot of notes.
It's okay. It's okay.
Okay, I was looking
It's
through
still
a lot
beautiful
of notes.
though.
Okay, it's a
still good.
lazy masterpiece.
Yeah, it's a lazy masterpiece.
I didn't. His feet are white.
It doesn't matter.
It's okay.
Has to stay where it is.
Yeah.
You can't touch it. After that, it's done. It goes up on the wall once it's done.
Okay. All right.
Anyway,
Yep.
that's about it.
Yep.
We have gone over Hamilton and very, very in depth, and we have talked about all of our favorite songs and favorite things. We've done lazy masterpieces and rankings. It was an S tier production. We didn't talk about anything else this week.
I'm sorry, I burped.
We didn't talk about anything else this week because we didn't watch anything else this week. This door's gonna fall on me.
Oh, well, your recliner's saving you. Once you get up, you'll definitely hit your head, though.
Yeah, anyway, but this is the only thing we watched this week, so this was the only thing we were doing anything on. Good.
Yeah.
That's about it. Next week, though,
Bye.
Wednesday season 2 is
This is where they're all
finished
clicking off.
by the
You know that,
time
right?
we record our next podcast.
They're
I
all
believe.
they're all clicking off right now. They're not. You said, all right, that's it. There's like, okay.
Well, I'm talking about our next episode.
Okay, I'm sorry. Anyone who's okay, sorry, go on.
So anyway, Wednesday comes out, I believe, before the next podcast comes out, or before we record the next podcast. So I think, as of right now, the next podcast we do will be based on all of Wednesday season 1 and season 2. We will be going in depth into all of it. So it's going to be a very deep and gross and grotesque and crazy magical Addams Family episode.
I don't know anything about Addams Family.
We should get dressed up in costume.
The only thing I know is that
I will wear makeup.
the movie for it, the live action one, looks awesome, and the animated one looks terrible, and I hate it. And I've never even seen it. And I hate it immediately.
So maybe we should watch the movie.
I hate it immediately. The animated one. It looks.
But there was also like a TV show too, wasn't there?
I don't.
I don't know.
The
I don't know.
Wednesday.
I don't know
That's a
anything
TV
about
show.
the Addams Family, so it's gonna be hard. Other than I work at Burger King and we have.
I've seen clips from the live action one, and like, the main thing I know is that the romance between the father and the mother is just like.
Okay.
I love the
Well, maybe
romance.
we'll watch it. Okay. Anyway, that's about it. We're the Two Recliners Pod. We're up there. All the way up there. We are the Two Recliners Pod. We'll see you next week. Make sure to subscribe and follow us on all our socials. Make sure to turn on the notification bell. That's about it. Make sure to go check out our Peacemaker reactions and our South Park reactions. And if you missed it, we did a full reaction of Hamilton, the musical. So go watch that. That's also on our channel, hopefully by this point. So we have a ton of stuff Hamilton coming out, and also Peacemaker. That's it. All you need to say, Justice? You gonna say anything else? Are we done?
Who lives, who dies,
Who tells your story?
Okay, I'm done now.
Two Recliners Pod! Bye!